Bill Maher's bold forecast what he knows will happen. In a recent appearance on Who's Talking to Chris Wallace, Bill Maher, the host of Real Time, stretched his theories forward to January 20th, 2025. Maher predicted that Donald Trump will probably be president or, at the very least, attempt to cling to the title with both hands, regardless of whether he wins the election. Maher positioned Trump as someone desperate to regain the power he lost to Joe Biden, who Maher comments, does not look like a very good candidate. This crystal ball prediction seemed to catch Wallace off guard, prompting him to ask, "You think so?" Maher is steadfast in his belief. He's gonna show up on Inauguration Day whether he wins or loses because he will claim that he won, Maher said. That is the one thing I can absolutely predict with utter certainty. He will never concede an election. He's certainly not going to concede this one. Maher's firm stance is based on his long-held view that Trump will never acknowledge defeat. Preparing himself for the potential reality of his prediction, Maher stated that he isn't going to lose his nervous system at every step of the way leading up to the election results. When Wallace asked how Maher would feel afterward, and if he would lose his mind, Maher grimly replied, "We could lose a lot more than my mind." This response highlights Maher's deep concerns about the broader implications of a Trump presidency. During the interview, Maher expressed his concerns about Trump's intentions, emphasizing that Trump is fixated on regaining power. "I think he just thinks of power. He just wants to get that back. This is the guy who's going to be probably president again," Maher predicted. Wallace appeared surprised by this assertion and questioned the likelihood of a Trump comeback over Biden. Wallace brought up Maher's past predictions about Trump's behavior, noting Maher's continuous warnings about Trump's refusal to accept election results. Maher explained, "On January 20th, 2025, he's gonna show up on Inauguration Day whether he wins or loses because he will claim that he won. That is the one thing I can absolutely predict with utter certainty. He will never concede an election." This perspective led Maher to anticipate Trump's refusal to acknowledge defeat in the 2024 election, no matter the outcome. When asked about his own reactions to a potential Trump victory, Maher emphasized his strong feelings about the former president, stating, "Oh, I care. What I'm not going to do is just lose my nervous system at every step of the way." Maher hinted at the exhausting roller coaster of emotions that accompanied Trump's previous presidency, suggesting that he might adopt a different approach if Trump were to return to power. Maher believes that Trump's current political strategy is effective. "I think he probably odds on yes," he predicted. "I mean, he's certainly winning now. And Biden does not look like a very good candidate." This assessment underscored Maher's reservations about Biden's performance and Trump's potential for a successful political comeback. As the conversation unfolded, Wallace probed Maher about the possible consequences of a Trump re-election. Maher ominously replied, "We could lose a lot more than my mind." This cryptic statement hinted at the broader implications of a second Trump presidency, raising concerns about the future political landscape under Trump's leadership. Throughout the interview, Maher's outlook remained clear. He is deeply concerned about the possibility of Trump returning to power and the impact it could have on the country. Maher's comments reflect a broader unease among many about the potential for further political and social upheaval. Maher's prediction about Trump's return is not just based on Trump's personality and behavior, but also on the current political environment. He sees Trump as someone who has maintained a significant influence over a substantial portion of the American electorate. This influence, combined with what Maher perceives as a lackluster performance by Biden, creates a scenario where Trump could very well stage a comeback. Maher also touched on the role of the media in shaping public perception. He argued that the media has often been complicit in giving Trump a platform and amplifying his voice, which has only strengthened his position. Maher's critique of the media is a call to action for more responsible journalism and a more critical examination of Trump's actions and words. As January 20th, 2025 approaches, Maher's prediction serves as a stark reminder of the potential challenges ahead. His comments are a call to vigilance and a reminder of the importance of staying informed and engaged in the political process. For Maher, the key is not to become overwhelmed by anxiety, but to remain proactive and prepared for whatever comes next. Ultimately, Maher's interview with Wallace paints a picture of a turbulent future for American politics. Whether or not Trump's comeback becomes a reality, the discussion underscores the importance of being prepared for all possibilities. Maher's prediction, while unsettling to some, serves as a reminder of the ever-changing landscape of American politics and the need for continued vigilance and engagement from all citizens.